Hey guys, it's Lauren again with downpayment.gift, and this is video number 2 in the case study, and we're going to kind of go over the goals. But to be honest, I started recording this first session where we introduced the case study, and the intent was to upload these things in real time, and truth be told, I have not uploaded the first video yet. So we're going to do that now. And then jump back here. Let's see here. Should be in documents. I've got a case study part 1. So I'll upload this to YouTube and set it public. And let's see here. Call this downpayment.gift case study part 1, bridal down payment registry summer case study. In this series of videos, we explore okay. So we'll just call this bridal registry mortgage first time homebuyer. All right. So playlist, we'll call this a summer case study 2019. And did it create the playlist? There we go. Oh, now we have 2. Okay. I'll have to go back and delete that. So it's processing. So we can, we'll just hit publish, and that way we save our changes, and we'll come back and customize the thumbnail later. And so one of the things I didn't do in the prior video was kind of walk through the website. So let's clear this out of the way. So the way you reach downpayment.gift is exactly that. It's one of these newfangled registry domain names, top-level domains, downpayment.gift. So it's not downpaymentgift.com. So hopefully that doesn't become a point of confusion in the future. And the slogan up top right now is "the home after the honeymoon." This image, we like it because in all the imagery, we don't want to necessarily feature individual faces of brides and grooms. We kind of wanted to have imagery that talks about the event. But it makes it seem like we offer wedding photography. But hopefully we'll see. Anyway, a home after the honeymoon. This is a slogan that we used to use when I ran a mortgage branch, and we did a lot of wedding expo and wedding shows for lead generation. And we had a lot of these huge posters and stuff that we would put in our booth, and home after the honeymoon was probably one of the better slogans that we had. So we help bridal couples achieve their home ownership dreams sooner with a free, dedicated, and secure down payment gift registry. It's stressful enough to plan a wedding. Let us help you fund your home purchase. After all, a house is the ultimate wedding gift. And then it goes on more. There's some question, sign up form. There's a little bit of about us page, and some of the stuff is incomplete. But I wanted to do, before we jump into the goals, talk a little bit about what's up on the FAQ, just as a reference. This is going to be greatly expanded as we launch, and there's actually a FAQ for the partner side as well as for the wedding guest side, the donor, as well as the bridal couple. So how is it different from the GoFundMe? Well, this is a specific application that was built specifically to tailor to the needs of raising a down payment. So unlike a honey fund or a GoFundMe or any crowdfunding application that might charge a fee or push you to other products, there's no fee to the couple. It's entirely free. We use a product called Stripe, which is a down payment, or I'm sorry, it's a credit card and debit card processing, and it allows us also to do ACH transactions, which will launch probably a month or two after we launch the full platform. And it is, so we use Stripe, but we don't charge any fees over and above Stripe. The way that we're looking to bring this to market is to partner with mortgage loan officers, branches, mortgage companies to offer registries in a secure platform for their clients. So, so the wedding guest can donate with a credit card. You'll get a unique link, kind of like a customized page that you can share. You do need to sign up for Stripe. But Stripe, which does billions of dollars per day in transaction processing, and I think they do all of the payments for Lyft and Uber and so forth, for example. So if you sign up to drive for Uber or Lyft, I don't have personal experience with this, but I know that you do create like a Stripe account, and you get paid through your bank account and through your debit card. So we'll talk about that next week in the I think it's the 4th video where we do a walkthrough. We'll try to actually create a Stripe account in real time. And it's really simple, really simple. Can I get my identity stolen? No, it's super secure. All the secure information and private information is actually held on the Stripe side. And we facilitate all the page creation and registries and so forth. So we only store basic contact information and phone number. Of course, we're very concerned about fraud itself, because that can have an impact on our business, our utilization of Stripe, our relationship with the merchant accounts and so forth. So of course, we've got privacy policy in terms of use. One of the benefits of working with you guys, for us, and monetizing the platform that way, is that in having calls to set up the registry, which is our recommendation, is to not just set up registries, based on a lead and so forth, and say, here you go. You want to reach out and start advising them and learning about what their needs are. So having that human touch from our partners actually is a great way to address fraud concerns. So there's kind of a text story page where the bride and groom can use on their registry page to explain why they're going this route, why they're doing this. The registry is made public, but there's no public directory of registries. So this may change in the future. There's really 2 options. One is, the registry can be listed as private, so we tell the robots, the Google spiders, not to index it. So if someone searched Google, this registry page would not show up, or they can choose to have it show up. Our website does not currently have a directory where people type in their name and so forth. So, in the classic retail registry world, you might go to like Target or Macy's and you start searching for names and so forth. And all this information, you can view registries from all these people that you don't know. Having, there's a barrier to some extent, and I think some of that stuff may be available on the internet too, but you may have to log in to retailers and so forth. It's been a while since I've been in the wedding registry game as far as the retail side. So we don't currently have a directory where people can search for you, so it's very private in that respect. If that's something that customers want, that may be something that we add in the future. But right now, promoting the registry, they're going to take their link and share it out to their wedding party, their guests, their family members. Should I have a traditional gift registry and a down payment registry? Our recommendation is to choose one or the other. If they really want to have $8,000 or $10,000 for a down payment on a house, they need to sort of steer people away from options to give them dishes, and toaster ovens and so forth. How soon after we get engaged should we start a down payment registry? What type of security do you employ, and so forth? What if nobody gives me any money? I want to look silly. Anyway, so we talk a lot about some of these FAQs, and this list will continue to expand, and it's in our knowledge base as well. So some of the more application-specific ones. And resources, essentially a blog, and this will expand over time, which will allow you to share articles and share articles with downloads and so forth. So if you're wanting to introduce it to someone and say, hey, you should consider this, this would be somewhere you could point them to hey, I saw this specific article. So that's pretty cool. And then the sign-in actually drops you over to the application itself, which is registry downpayment.gift. And as a partner, you have a partner login, which allows you to manage all the registries under your account. And as a end user with a registry, you just log in to your specific registry. So jumping back to goals, the goals for the case study itself is basically to explain the opportunity. Our audience for these videos is the partner, not the bride and groom, but to explain to you guys, the loan officers, the branch managers, the marketing folks that are working, trying to generate purchase leads for your mortgage business. Explain that opportunity, educate, demonstrate, and also launch a paid campaign on Facebook, get some results, and report back. So this should be the fun part. This part's pretty cool for us too, since we've been working on this for a while. And then at the end of the day, this paid campaign creation, so we're going through it as if we haven't done it before. So we're actually creating the campaigns and launching them. So this alone we may parse out as a standalone tutorial, and so how to create a new ad in the ads manager to cold traffic and so on. I realized in the previous video I did not have an email. You can always reach me at lauren@downpayment.gift. So that is it for the goals video, and yeah, so we will jump into some targeting. Actually, let me do this. Let's jump in to the app itself. This login, I don't believe this login has anything in here. Yeah. So the app itself allows you as the lender and this is my old mortgage brand. I used to work for Greg Frost. So it allows you to set branding and upload logos, choose the background, figure out how you want the background of all the registry pages to look. And you set up that brand, and that applies to all the registries. And this is kind of a dummy account. It's got, so the way you create a registry is you click add registry, and you drop in a client email, and it sends them an email to invite to create a registry. and that's as simple as that. They do it from there. So the way downpayment.gift is set up is that they do not go in and create a registry step by step on their own. We may launch self-service in the future, but right now there needs to be a mortgage partner attached to the registry. That was a strategic decision that we made. If a client says, I don't want to deal with the mortgage side of things, I just want to do a down payment registry, we have a registry that is owned by us that called our bridal fund, and it's basically a cash registry, but it allows them to set up other items than just a house item, just a house down payment. And this is a platform that was developed, and actually instead of Stripe, it works on WePay, which is owned by Chase. So if someone says, hey, I don't want to deal with having a mortgage lender attached, we send them over there, and the fees are not charged on the down payment component as well. But so every single registry requires there to be a lender attached to it. So we don't have the ability to have registries that are assigned to us, for instance. So I hope that's clear. Anyway, there was a strategic decision. We actually think that having the mortgage partner assigned to the registry is a valuable way to to educate and to bring it to market. So if you look at, you can see 2008. That's a really old data in this account. So basically, you can edit the registry itself. This is stuff that the bride doesn't see, and the groom doesn't see, but there's different variations on the registry. Do you want a progress bar? Do you want to have a progress bar? I mentioned this earlier in the video. The searchability and SEO, you can have it searchable or not searchable, and you can show percentage of total raised versus the actual money raised. So if someone says, I want to raise $10,000, it would show a percentage versus an amount. And that's it. So let me jump back to our slide, and we'll go from there. In the next video, we're actually gonna actually explore the Facebook targeting. Okay, that should be fun, and that will give us an idea of why this opportunity is so compelling. And we'll talk a little bit about the FHA mortgagee letter, the Freddie Mac guidelines, and so forth. So I think that should be good. If you have any questions after viewing any of these videos, you can always shoot me a note, comment below on YouTube or Facebook. We are going to publish these on our Facebook page as well. So thanks for your time.